The Brexit vote and the future of Canadian democracy. I'm Brian Lilley with the Rebel.media. If you are a fan of democracy, then it's hard to argue with UKIP leader Nigel Farage, who said this after the Brexit vote.
Let June the 23rd go down in our history as our Independence Day.
The people were able to speak, the people gave their mind, and Brexit won the day. Now, how does this relate to Canadian democracy, if at all? Well, right now, we are in the middle of a debate on changing our electoral system, how we elect our elected representatives to Parliament. Should it be a first-past-the-post system, a proportional representation, mixed-member system, a ranked ballot? All of this is being discussed, but the Liberals, under Justin Trudeau, well, they've been clear from the beginning. They have no plans of putting this to the people in a referendum, which is the ultimate form of consultation, the ultimate form of direct democracy.
The referendum question is much like putting the cart before the horse.
But I've yet to hear from him or his colleagues on how a referendum could help us hear from those who don't traditionally engage in the democratic process. Like young people, women, Indigenous persons, those with disabilities and exceptionalities. Yesterday, the first day that we brought forward the conversation on electoral reform, the hashtag electoral reform on Twitter alone garnered nearly 12 million impressions in one day. This is the 21st century way, and we will ensure that all voices who don't traditionally engage are included in this conversation.
So how does the Brexit vote change this? Well, some have indicated that comments made by Miriam Monsef and others might show a softening of the Liberal position, that they might be open to a referendum if the people push for it. This Brexit vote, in my view, is only going to solidify the resolve not to hold a referendum. David Cameron gambled and lost on his desire to stay inside the European Union. He misread the people, and he lost over it. He's had to resign as leader of the Conservative Party and as Prime Minister. He'll step down later this year once a successor can be found. Justin Trudeau doesn't want the same humiliation. He does not want to lose in a referendum. And if you listen to his comments over the past year or so, you understand that he views a referendum as a way to lose on an issue that he holds dear. But here's the problem. Part of the reason that the British people turned and voted against the EU is that they were tired of their better-thans telling them what to think. They were tired of their better-thans telling them that the views of the people didn't matter. There's only so long that politicians can go before the people will revolt. And Justin Trudeau risks raising that specter up in Canada. We need to have a referendum on changing our voting system. It's the only way to give it legitimacy. You don't have to take my word for it. You could listen to one of Justin Trudeau's own cabinet ministers, Stéphane Dion, a constitutional expert who wrote a white paper on that very subject only 3 to 4 years ago. We need to have a referendum, and it's why we continue to push our petition at LetUsVote.ca. If you haven't signed this petition yet, please do. If you have already, then please share it on social media and get your friends and family to do so. 73% in 2 different polls, one by Ipsos, one by Torch for the Rebel, have shown that Canadians overwhelmingly and across party lines want a referendum on whatever electoral reform possibilities are decided upon by the Parliamentary All-Party Committee. We need to have a say. So go to LetUsVote.ca, sign the petition, and share it now. The future of our democracy depends on it.
Thanks for watching. Click here to never miss a Rebel update. Want even more of the Rebel? Well, click here to become a premium member.